an exciting venture. We have this new resource that allows anyone who's interested in the history of Cooch's Bridge, of the people who populated the site, to go to the database to find out that pertinent information that makes the site come alive, that helps them connect to the history of historic Cooch's Bridge.
Well, I think just the fact that it's available will surprise many people to know that there was a black population at the Cooch property. When most people think of slavery, they don't think of Delaware, number one, and they certainly don't think of the Cooches, number two.
We have names that we can identify as part of that. We also have names of individuals who were enslaved or worked for, as free individuals, worked for the Cooches.
You can think of it almost like a tree. So you come to the database, that's like the trunk of the tree, the base of the tree, and it has all these names, which are all these branches that come off. And once you follow a branch, it might not have everything in that database, but you can trace that branch further with other documentation and start to try to reach out to the full part of those people's stories and experience, which is really, really exciting.
I think I just kind of inherited an interest in history and all, as well as a duty to preserve things, not just the land, which my family's always been interested in preserving as the state's only Revolutionary War battleground, but documents, and there's a little story to tell at Cooch's Bridge.
There are many layers of history at Cooch's Bridge. The database allows us to uncover layers and layers of history, especially those individuals that comprised the people who lived, worked, and made up the population around Cooch's Bridge.
Many of my ancestors actually owned homes back in the 1800s and wrote wills back in the 1800s, and one of their wills was signed by Thomas Cooch, so they had that kind of relationship for generations. Children's children worked for the Cooches.
Our intention is that as we gather more information can be added to the database. So we're at the beginning stages of this. It's taken several months to develop this.
And what I love about the potential of the people who can connect to Cooch's Bridge, connect to this site in particular, not only can you see your family member's name on a list, you can go and stand where they stood and know that they did that and fully connect in that way physically with the space, which I just think is a really powerful, powerful thing.